So
Good.
I'm
Good.
um
But I would honestly give you a suggestion regarding reading module, that this
mm,
module is not a joke. It needs daily practice. Reading
y-
module needs daily
yes.
practice. Besides that, speaking is a scoring one, um, bonus module in which a person can get very easily very good score. Even the
Mm-hmm.
weakest person can get 7 in speaking module if he or she works little, right? Little bit.
Yeah.
Same is for this listening section. But as far as that, this one is concerned, the reading one is concerned, in speaking and in listening, you can get very good score. And listening, yes, and listening, if passage section 3 is tough, that is not tough, that is challenging. And challenge means to
Yeah.
just face it again and again. Now, when you face it again and again, and your mind will become familiar with that, like what the strategies they follow so far to confuse and trap the student's mind. Now you would become, familiar with that. You would go very easily to that. But as reading is concerned, now the best thing about reading that all the questions are included in the passage. The answers
Mm,
are in the passage. You have to only search out.
exactly.
Yes, but the
Exactly.
answers are in synonyms. The answers are a little bit having like different techniques to be sorted. Anyhow, IELTS
And
reading needs book 11 to 18. You must cover for reading exam. At it, each book contains a 4 test for the separate for each module, right? And book
mhm,
11 to 18 you must cover for reading.
yeah. And before I was not paying attention of the synonym.
Mm,
So I was just read if I can't see the word I'm looking, I would just okay, there's no answer here. So now I'm paying attention of the synonym. They say in the question this word what's the synonym in the lecture in the paragraph, stuff like that. I start paying attention of all that. But before I was not paying attention. So
good, very nice,
I'm
very
learning.
nice.
I'm learning.
Yes,
So
reading and listening for all other students as well. Reading and listening is within 2 words. I'm going to elaborate. Understand, memorize. Understanding and memorizing. If you
yeah,
understand the whole passage and you memorize the major points in your mind, you'll be able to locate all the answers quickly and easily. But now, how
yeah,
to understand is also a skill. And to get that skill, a person needs to do reading on daily basis, to have a reading, right? Even sometimes we ask students like for IELTS reading, you can go through your favorite reading sections. Like if you don't like the books, the Cambridge books, no problem. Go for your choice, right? Novels or some other readings, but person
the
must.
Cambridge is the best.
Yes.
Yeah, the Cambridge book is the best. So you have exactly you know
Ye-
exactly what you are expecting on the real test. I think it's the
Yes.
best. Yeah.
These are no doubt these are the best, right? Because these are
Mm-hmm.
containing all the tests similar to the real exam, like
Yeah,
structure. Yes, structure wise. But the
it's the
thing
best.
is, if sometimes students don't read, they think like, Cambridge books boring. And sometimes I assign tests to
And
students.
also the marker for speaking, I found that very interesting too. The marker
Yeah.
books. It's very
Yes,
interesting for
maker book,
speaking.
100%
Yes.
important for speaking, and I'm 100% sure the questions are only coming from maker book because I'm
Yeah.
having
That's what
exams of past 5 6 years of IELTS, and when I
mm,
compared those questions with the recent exams, I faced that a lot of questions are taken from maker books, all the maker
yeah.
books. Yeah.
Exactly what I'm using now for my oral practice. It's very good. So it's good books.
Yes. Yes,
So
yes, yes. Yes,
I
for
tested.
writing, Maker book; for speaking, Maker book; for reading, Cambridge book; for listening, Cambridge book. Only Cambridge.
Cambridge.
No
Yes.
other source. IELTS.favorite.com, IELTS IDP, IELTS AEO, all are good, but not best.
Mm,
The best is
not
Cambridge, right?
yeah.
Yes. Yes. So, but again, this one person daily share his activity with me. Let me check his name, and I'm really grateful for that. I really Matiur Rahman. Nowadays he's sharing his result of reading. I appreciate it. All other students are also requested to share your homework with me when I assign you some work
Oh
or
yeah.
from any book. Try to share your homework. Like I have done this activity today. This is my homework, and I got this much score. You can check, right? So
Mm-hmm.
it would also motivate you to have consistency in your work. Now, reading, if you're starting from today, like if you're going to any test, just do it solo, write your answers, MCQ score, and share it with me. Okay, book 11, any test. Yes. Coming towards our speaking section, overall, in few words, what is speaking all about? Here, the examiner in each module, first of all, try to understand the phenomena. What is phenomena? Like what examiner is going to observe. And here, examiner would observe how you are conveying your answers, how you're conveying your idea, how you're conveying your information. Within conveying style, first of all, grammar is fine. Grammar, sentence structure, tense wise is fine. It is fine and all. That then after grammar, and grammar, few of the topics which you should be having good command on: tense, this tense is sentence structure, subject, verb, noun, antecedent, agreement, capital, this and the conditional sentences, preposition of time, preposition of place, modal verb usage, adjectives. These few should be 100% clear to you. After grammar, your speaking style is matching with your facial gestures or not, like with native or not. Now, are you talking in a very boring way, in a serious way, or you're talking in a very frankly and friendly way, and a polite way, and humble way, and a kind way, right? Now, your style is going to be observed how you are speaking, right? And then this is called, we call it accent. Accent is actually to follow the same pattern of speaking. When you utter the words, it must also agree with your tongue. It must also agree with your facial gesture. Accordingly, the native speakers, how they do speak so far, right? Now, so if you learn a single word, believe me, it is really enjoyable. It's really pleasurable. It is really astonishing. I was very surprised when I saw this. Now, for such kind of exaggerated words, you must learn that some of the words which you can use in your speaking, try to learn the exact pronunciation of that, right? It would help you to beautify your way of speaking. It would help you to speak within a very beautiful accent, within a very beautiful style, right? So first of all, grammar. Second is your speaking style, your native, like is it matching with that or not, right? Native style, you follow that accent, the pronunciation, and so on. Next is your intonation, which we discussed so far. And in intonation, the only thing that is important, like your when you share your feelings, your emotions, sometimes most of the time about past, right? Whenever you share something about your past, now your feelings and emotion must, have some uh, agree. Your words must agree with your facial gestures. Like for example, oh, this is really an amazing place. I really enjoyed it. Right now, that's this is called intonation. You must be having intonation in your tone. Next is your fluency. Within fluency, what does it mean? Fluency doesn't mean to speak like this much more. I was even a friend, we went there, we really enjoyed it, and the situation was very astonishing. We went there, and that there are a lot of mountains. We at that situation were very surprised, right? Because there were no, this is not fluency. Fluency is to speak slow, normally, right? Normally, but to speak without pauses, like you're doing like this um and doing like star actions with your mouth, then and then but and so many other words through the help of which you break your fluency, and you keep your answer continuous, but you take the help from some of the informal ways, informal situations, informal words, like so, and then the fluency is it means to speak only in a continuous, normal but continuous, slowly, normal, continuous, only continuous. So it means to not have pauses, like uh, uh, this in English we call it pauses. In English we call it ew, EWW, ew sound. Britain call it ew, American call it pauses, right? Now these pauses must be avoided in English language within the speaking, right? This is gonna make it a little bit like a lacking. This person is lacking fluency if somebody is using pauses. Uh, uh, Now, if you use once, so one time fluency is like. If you use two times within your answer, how many times you are using, your fluency is going to be, your score is going to be deducted from you. Next is your, after fluency, you must be having a proper start for each single answer. what the question is asking you. Have a proper start for that, right? Do not go here and there and jump here and there. Try to give a very a relevant response, relevant to the question, whatever the question is asked from you. Try to answer for exact for that, right? Do not go in much deepness. Do not go outside of the boundary, outside of the question, right? Only focus. Speaking doesn't mean to speak only. Speaking doesn't mean to speak only wrongly and falsely and like making mistake. Speaking means to speak correctly, to convey clearly. To speak correctly, to convey clearly, to speak also fluently, to speak also like a natural, to speak also like a native, right? Like these things you must have in your speaking, right? Now, besides grammar, some other things which you apply, you'd get easily 7+8, right? Like this, good score, right? Okay. So this is, and then you must be having a proper close for your each single answer. Like when you're closing your answer, you should say a formal thank you. Like my answer is done, and thank you, thank you, thank you. Like to indicate that I'm done, sir. You are, ma'am. You can ask me the next very question, right? So this should be a formal response or completion of your question, right? Okay. So now let's come to some of the questions I'm gonna ask you, and I would like you people, if you would follow the same pattern and the way which we discussed so far, are we really glad for that? Yes. We have the question for the Zoom user is requested to change the name from Zoom user to own name. Somebody is having a Zoom username here on the screen. You can see Zoom user, you are requested to change your name. Now, next, let me ask some of the question from some papers. Yes. Yeah, let's go to the first questions. Karine, do you like running? Do you like running? Yes. Do you like running?
Oh, thank you to ask me that question. To maintain a good health, I think running is very important for a person to practice daily. So I like to run. Thank you.
I would like to thank you. Yes. Okay, good. Right. Do you like watching running race on TV, Karine?
Give me wait. Do you like watching running race on TV? Thank you to ask me that question. Like any sport activities, I'm not really a fan of running race, but if I have nothing to do, I can and something going on the TV, I can sit down and watch the competition.
Good. All right. Next question is for Matiur Rahman. Do you think it is necessary to protect wild animals?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Do you? Yeah. Frankly speaking, according to my suggestion, it's very necessary to protect the wild animal because the large number of animals become extinct due to large number of huntings.
Good. Nice. Okay. Next, do you like shopping?
Sure, sir. I like to do shopping.
Okay. Yes, a little bit prolong it. I'm a great lover of shopping. I do like shopping, and in my free time, I'd like to go for
Sir.
shopping. Gee, good. Okay. Are there many people keeping pets in your country?
Yeah, many people have such type of interest to pets in their homes because they like to keep pets, mostly cat, dogs. So mostly in village areas, people have pets in their homes. So I think these trends are increasing day by day. So according to my knowledge, so many people have interest to keep pests in their homes.
Good, good, very nice. Okay.
Excuse me, sir. I have a question. Can we say animal company in English? Or
Yeah.
company
Yeah, just use it in a sentence. I would be clear.
like like for example, dog is considered today as a animal company animal.
Mhm.
Is it English?
Yes, yes, that is right. If you say
Okay.
that
Okay.
some people keep it as a company, as a company.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Because in French they say company. I was like, does it say company in English too? Okay. Thank you.
Good. Okay. How often, this question is for Sayyida Shagufta. How often do you look at the sky?
Interesting question, sir. Yeah, each and every person like to look at the sky
No, 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 no. Tell me only about yourself. In part first, do not go in each and every person, only yourself.
yes, I like it because at the night I saw stars, moon on sky. So I like it very much because when light is off, so the stars and moon is looking very nice. So I like to watch and I like to look at the sky many times.
Good. When was the last time you bought a pen or pencil?
Which question?
When was the last time you bought a pen or pencil?
Okay. I buy pen.
I bought.
Yes, sir. I bought pen in a packing because I needed pen and very not very. That is why do not buy one pen. I always bought a pack of pens. So I think I bought pen pack before 1 week. Yes, I think before 1 week I bought pen.
Okay, nice, nice, nice. All right, all right. Okay, let's move to the Q cards question. There's another person. Nuza, are you here? Who is from Zoom user?
Yes, I'm here.
Talk about something that helps you concentrate. Tell me what it is, when you do it, how did you learn about it, how it helps you concentrate.
Now I had to concentrate on my IELTS exam because it was for me very what
Yes.
it's very vital for me because I was hoping to migrate to another country, Europe. So that's only my concentration, and I have to do it on October. I was getting prepared for that, and I was learning from our sir, Pakistan sir, IELTS, and I was engaging in his tutorials and Zoom sessions, and and other document he was sending to the WhatsApp. Uh, that's the only concentration now I was in.
Good. Okay, okay. Very nice. This was very nice response, right? Keep it up. Keep it up. Yes. Another person. I would like to ask question from Tessin. Talk about the time when you received money on your birthday. When it happened, who gave you money? why he gave you, and explain how you felt.
Uh, Hello.
Yes, yes, listening you. Yes, Tisin.
Sir, kindly rephrase your question. I couldn't understand.
Talk about the time when you received money on your birthday. When it happened, who gave you, why gave you, and explain how you felt.
Okay. Thanks to give me to chance such a nice occasion. That was my birthday. I really excited. If I honestly speaking, because usually I never celebrate my birthday, but the last year my brother celebrate my birthday. Not only celebrate, it's give me a pleasant surprise in the shape of money. It is the big money, and it's fulfill my desire to buy a new phone. That's why he gave me a money, and we can buy a phone with in on my own wish. And I am really surprising, and I when I saw I opened the envelope, there is a lot of amount there, and I really happy, and I never forget the movement when I first time opened the envelope and see the money, because there was a movement that really touched my heart. And I love my brother, and their occasion is unforgettable for me. And every day when I use my phone, I remember my brother and pray for him.
Sorry, yeah, very good, very nice. It was really very good answer. Okay. Let me have a question for Kirin. Kirin, are you here?
Okay, I'm here.
Yes. Talk about a special day. Sorry. Talk about a special day which was not that expensive or on which you did not have to spend a lot of money. Talk about an occasion. Sorry, talk about
Okay.
a special day or occasion which was not that expensive or on which you did not have to spend a lot. What was the occasion? Where you went? Who did you celebrate with? Why it didn't cost you much?
Not have to spend a lot of money. What was the occasion?
Yes.
Um, Thank you to ask me this question. And living in America, everything always expensive. But we have this special day with my children where I took them to Disneyland. And I was expecting to spend a lot of money that day, but unfortunately, we win some ticket that bring down the expense we're supposed to have. And so I'm kind of lost. So that day we have to pay the amount of $1,700 for the whole day adventure. But lucky for us, we pay only $500. And we celebrate that day. We celebrate also my daughter 5th birthday, and everybody was happy, and everything went very good for us that day.
Very nice, very nice. Yes. And speaking, you are very nice. You're good, right?
Thank you.
Yes. Keep the highest target in speaking. Okay.
Okay.
There's another person. Matthew Rahman. Matthew Rahman, are you here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, ready? Saudi Arabia.
Yes.
Yes. Talk about the time when you observed the stars. Talk about the time when you observed the stars. Tell me when you observed the stars, where and with whom you observed, and what you observed. Yes.
I, frankly speaking, I observe the stars many times. Mostly when
Recently observed the stars a while ago. Last night, I was looking in the sky and was observing. Furthermore, I would like to share it was a really pleasurable moment for me to observing the stars and like thinking the about my goals, career, and life. It was a pleasant situation in a sense, like it was reminding me and it was remembering me some old memories, and I was like collecting my old memories with the present, and then I was thinking and planning for my future, right? In addition, I'd like to say I really love to see the stars and sometimes to count them. Without like it is impossible that it cannot be counted so far, but I really like it sometimes, and then like it is a kind of like a pleasurable situation for me whenever I do so. Additionally, right, moreover, so you can share some of the only this is actually an unpredictable topic. In IELTS speaking exam, you can face unpredictable topic as well. You can sometimes in rare situation, like what was the last time when you saw the sky? What was the last time when you saw the stars? What was the last time when a stranger person called you to come to a stranger place? What was the now such as strange kind of question are this unpredictable regarding which you would not be having a kind of prediction, like it might not come but it may come. Now for such question, the best source is again which I recommend you on daily basis for 42 topics 100% cover, because in the same topics you are having these questions, right? Sky, and these are now from the real exams, right? Real exams questions. So this guy, the 42 topics must be covered, maker book must be covered, and past papers. These three sources, no compromise in that. Inshallah, then you would be having some good information to share. Yes. Next question. Let me ask from Muska. Who do you participate today? Muska. Muska Maruf. Could you answer for one question?
Yes, sir, no problem. I can answer.
Okay. Yes. Talk about a traditional object of your country that you bought. Talk about a traditional object of your country that you bought. Tell me, what is it? How is it made? When did you try it for first time? Why do you like it?
Okay. One of the traditional object that I bought from my country. I'm not usually buying a lot of traditional things. So one of them were clothes, the traditional clothes in Afghanistan that we called it Afghani, and that is really famous for the some special occasions like the weddings and such things. It was my cousin's weddings, I bought one of them, and I really like it because it shows the tradition of my country, culture of my country, that how girls are celebrating some special occasions by wearing this.
Very nice, right? That was your first response here in online session. That is really good. Yes. Only one thing, instead of repeating using this and, if you go for an addition or moreover, additionally, you should be having a little bit good impression on your fluency, right? Behind that, besides that, it was fine. It was very fine, right? Good. Yes. One last question for the last person. They see, not rather Nuza. They see you are having an exam on coming Saturday, right? Here in the academy.
Yes, sir.
Nuza, talk about a family member whom you would like to work with in the future. Who this person is, how you ever worked with the person before, how you feel if you could finally work together.
Thank you for the session. Thank you for the question.
Yasin, your voice, sorry, this is Musa. Your voice is breaking. Your voice is breaking.
Uncle.
Musa, your connectivity issue. Where is she?
I like to work with him because
I think I muted her from here because the word voice was a little bit breaking. It was a little bit distracting. I don't know, might be because of internet connectivity.
so
Yes, GG.
can you
Yes, yes.
can you hear, sir?
Yes, yes, but it is breaking.
So I love to work with him because he was near to the earth and he was very
Oh my God, it is
kind
really,
and very
Musa,
straight,
the voice is not good.
I
straight
think she
in
needs to leave the Wi-Fi
working.
and connect herself directly to her phone.
And
Because
that's
sometimes with
because
the
I
Zoom,
love to
Wi-Fi is
work
kind of
with
disturbing.
him.
Yes.
And
Dr. Karine, she is from Sri Lanka. She is coming towards you, and then she would see you.
Oh,
Not
I'm
direct.
so. Oh, she's coming here.
United Kingdom, not PS.
Oh, okay. If she's coming here, that would be a nice thing, though.
Inshallah. Yeah, and yes, by the way, I'm having a lot of cousins, but they might be living a little bit far from you. Mention your state might be close to you. Some of them.
It doesn't matter. We can still be
Yeah.
friends.
Yes. Online, the word is global. Yes.
At least I will have a friend from Pakistan here. So
Yes.
someone I took a class with and I know. So this will be nice. Even she lives far. So the
Okay.
distance is not a problem. So
Yeah, the distance is not a problem. Sometimes you get
yeah.
really good people from any place,
Yeah.
anywhere of the world. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys. Here we are ending the session. The homework for today is book 11. I recommended, and do go for any reading. Any reading from book 11, test 1, 2, 3. If that is done by some of the students, book 12, test 1. Book 12, test 1. If they see which one is done, if book 12 is done by you or not.
So 12 is done, 11 is not done.
11 is not done.
Yes, sir, 11 not done.
11 is
Okay.
done. 11 is done.
11 is done by Karine.
Anyway, I'm done with
Change
11.
to book
So,
13, no problem. Book
okay,
13,
book
test
13.
book 13, test 2. Okay, I hope this will be not done. Yes, solid. And show me your result before the next class. Okay, IELTS reading.
Okay.
Show me your result before the next class.